Hey there, it's Vicki Marie. I'm just out here with my coffee this morning and enjoying the sunshine, listening to the birds, and I'm still waiting on the hummingbirds. I've had the hummingbird feeder up for a couple of weeks, but no sign yet. I am watching. The lilac bush behind me is finally blooming. There's another flowering bush over here that's blooming. I'm not even sure what it's called. If you happen to know, let me know in the comments. I would love to find out. And even though not everything's blooming just yet, I added a few faux flowers and solar lights out here. Just something simple to brighten up the yard for Easter. We had our little egg hunt out here, and those little touches made it feel festive and cheerful and happy. The birds and the squirrels are enjoying it, and they show up like clockwork. But still no hummingbirds yet. They always seem to be a little bit late. At least where I'm at. Today's video is a little different. Somebody asked me a question recently that really stuck with me. They said, "Why do you think you were born now?" And I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I took that question to my journal, and what came out was something I didn't expect, but it really helped me to put a few things in perspective. So I just thought I would share a little bit of that with you today. Nothing fancy, just a quiet reflection. I'll talk about that for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll wrap up. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the times we're living in. It feels like the world is changing so fast, and I keep asking myself, why was I born now? Why not 100 years ago or 100 years from now? What is it about now that needed me in it? That's a big question, but it's coming up for me. I think we live in a time of deep transformation, and we're all being nudged, sometimes gently, sometimes not so gently, to look deeper, not just at what we do, but who we're becoming. And it's not always easy to put into words. We don't always have the vocabulary for the invisible stuff, intuition, energy, prayer, grace. It doesn't mean it's not real, though. I've learned over the years to pay attention to quiet signals, the one in my gut, the sudden tears, the sense that something's shifting, even though nothing big's happening. I've come to believe that we each have this internal guidance system, our soul, spirit, whatever you want to call it. And it's always trying to help us grow, even if we resist it. The challenge is we often only listen when something goes wrong. But what if we practice tuning in before everything falls apart? Every choice we make matters, even the small ones. The way we speak to someone, the energy we bring to a room, the thoughts we entertain in our quiet moments, they all matter. And I believe that at the end of our lives, it's not our titles or bank accounts that define us. It's the way we made others feel. It's the love we gave, and maybe even the love we withheld. I've been through enough seasons to know that grief, regret, they're all not signs of failure. They're part of the curriculum. And that may sound strange, but I do see it now. Everything belongs, even the hard things, especially the hard things. These past few years have cracked me open in ways I didn't expect. I've been sitting with a lot of memories, sifting through old journals and discovering things from my mom that I never knew she wrote. It's been emotional, but also beautiful. There is something about reaching this stage of life that invites you to look back, but also look forward with a different kind of wisdom. I want to encourage you today to take note of what you're being nudged to do. It might not be flashy. It might just be to slow down and make peace with something, to start journaling again, to forgive someone, or maybe even forgive yourself. Maybe this is your season to clear out the old and just get reacquainted with what's real. I'm going to leave you with this. Why do you think you were born now? What's calling to you these days that maybe wasn't last year? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you feel like sharing, and if you're not quite sure, that's okay too. Just keep listening. The answers have a way of showing up when we're ready. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you're doing well. Take care, and let's keep on keeping on. Well, I want to thank you guys for listening. Today's reflection was a little more inward than usually, but it does feel good to speak it out loud. And sometimes just asking the question, why now, opens the door to everything else that we've been carrying around. Even if we don't have all the answers, I do think the asking matters. Let me know if you've seen hummingbirds in your area. And if you know what this mystery bush is. I think I talked about this last year, and for some reason, I still can't remember the name of that bush. It is so pretty. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If anything I talked about today resonated with you, or if you've had quite a question of your own that you've been sitting with. So let me know in the comments. And as always, I want to thank you for being here. Truly, take good care, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's keep on keeping on.